Hey guys, Allie here. This is my first vlog in a while. In today's vlog, I'm probably going to talk about um, last night's fiasco. Um, I've been really depressed for the past, I want to say, 3 days. So finally I snapped and nothing like horrible happened. I just decided I needed to go in for help. But I had to get medical clearance, unfortunately, to get into this hospital, even though nothing had happened. So that was an interesting. It took 4 hours to get medical clearance, mind you. So that was fun. And then, um, it was just a busy night. And then finally, I got into a psych unit, and they wouldn't. I don't know how many of you that are watching this that this has ever happened to, but they would not give me my prescribed medications. No matter what I said, no matter what my paper said. And I'm supposed to take meds for epilepsy and for sleep. So they're like, oh, well, you can get by without your sleeping or without your epilepsy meds, but we can give you Ambien for sleep. And for those of you that don't know, Ambien is very, very habit forming. And depending on who you are, it can give really bad side effects. Like, I've heard horror stories. One of my friends, while she was on Ambien, got in her car in the middle of the night, drove to Kmart and back. Me personally, the side effects I get are the next morning I get up with a terrible headache and I feel drunk all day. And I need to sleep constantly. Okay, so that was most of my day. And then there were these two really immature other patients there. I'm not going to name names just for, I guess, YouTube reasons and for the fact that it's respectful. Yeah, I know really guys are going to watch this. But anyway, these two really immature girls, and I don't get along with women to begin with, but anyway, what happened was this nurse was ticking me off, and I just walked away from the desk, and one of the patients tapped me on the shoulder and asked me what was wrong at the wrong time. I didn't really snap at her. I just kind of said nothing. And this is exactly what I said. I said, that nurse is going to get a tongue lashing. Which, to me, a tongue lashing is just a very strong verbal way of communicating. And instantly, this girl goes up and tells the nurse, and then goes and behind my back and whispers to this other girl about me. Now, mind you, I'm 27. One of these girls are also 27, the other one's like 19, I think. And so I'm livid at that point because I don't get along well with women as it is, and that's kind of exactly why. And if you're a woman and watching this, I'm sorry. Some women I do get along with, so if you're not that type of woman, bravo. Anyway, this nurse comes and talks to me, and she leaves the door open so these other two girls can hear, because they're standing right by the door with their nose pressed up against the glass, literally. I'm sure to antagonize me, but that's not the part that antagonized me. What pissed me off was she wouldn't shut the door. Which I understand for her safety, in case I go psycho, which I'm not a violent person. But what ticked me off is I said, can you tell those girls to maybe step away from the door a little bit. She looks at me and goes, no. So then I went in my room and I said, you know what? I came back out and I said to that girl that was talking about me behind my back, I said, and I'm sure backtrack a little bit here. She had told me something about herself that she did in that hospital that really is illegal. And I went up to her right in front of the staff and I said, I'm going to keep that dark secret about yourself that you told me to myself. And I'm not going to tell the staff. Sleep well. I do not want to stoop to your level. And then, of course, she started bawling, which, in the long run, I kind of feel bad. Because I guess it wasn't right to say that to her. Or, I've never been to one to try and make people cry, and that's what I was trying to do. I guess I feel guilty. And this is kind of my way of confessing. I guess I've never been one to just randomly rat people out, especially in hospital settings. Everyone's in a bad place in those places. You don't want to rat people out. Now, if someone threatens your life, that's another story. Now, if you want to comment, whatever. Yeah, actually, please comment and let me know what you think. Give me your story. My Twitter's in the description. Subscribe. All that jazz. Alright. Thanks, guys.